Hello, so this is my stock market project. So what is the stock market? The stock market is a stock exchange. A stock exchange is the market for buying and selling securities. The idea of a stock market is to invest your money in a share of a company, a piece of a company, at a reasonable price or a low price to then make a profit when the price rises. A company joins the stock market in order to raise money for their business and keep expanding. So what stock did I invest in? I invested in NVIDIA. The company NVIDIA is a company that is involved in the semiconductor industry, primarily involved in the graphics processing units sector. I invested in NVIDIA because, to me, investing in technology is just complete logic. It is logical that the technology sector will continue to grow as years pass because of innovation and the growth of the interest in technology from this generation. I also invested in Nvidia because semiconductor sales revenue worldwide this year has been 353.98 billion, and the sales revenue keep on increasing every single year. Also, Nvidia has 72.5% of the market share, while its competitor AMD holds 27.5%. So I purchased Nvidia at 239.06, and right now it's at 249.63, and I bought 200 shares. So we're assuming that I bought Nvidia 2 weeks ago, and now it is worth 249.63. So the profit I made in Nvidia is 2,114. So what other stock did I invest in? ABV. I invested in ABV, a research-based biopharmaceutical company which engages in the development and manufacture of proprietary pharmaceutical products. Um, this company focused on treating conditions, chronic autoimmune diseases, and dermatology. I purchased this stock because baby boomers are getting older, thus more medicine will be needed to treat patients. Also, I purchased this stock because it has a dividend of 0.75 and because Abibi is expanding into new markets. Last year, it acquired Pharmacyclics, I think it was, um, which got their hands on this new drug called Imbruvica that treats chronic leukemia. So I purchased the stock for 100.06, and its current price now is 106.01. And I bought 518 shares of this stock, which led me to a profit of 2,804. So why is investing important? Well, if you want to increase your net worth, investing is very important. This is why. Let's say you have a tax rate of 25%, a rate of inflation of 2%, and a rate of return of 6.5%. It's not there, but it's 6.5%. So let's say you start saving at 18, 700 in your investment account and 200 retirement account. At the age of 23, and you'll invest in your investment account, you'll have 42,622, while in your retirement account you'll have 12,179. And let's say you have a job, well, hopefully you have a job. Um, you start saving, and then you start saving 900 in your investments and 200 in retirement, which is 13,200 a year. At the age of 30, 7 years from age 20, yeah, 7 years, um, in your investment account, you have 160,000. In your retirement account, you'll have 40,000. So as you can see, every year, well, not every year, but every few years in this plan, I try to increase the amount I'm saving um, to save more money and get a not a higher rate of return, but have a higher net worth at the end when I retire. So I'll be saving 2,000 in my investments and 200 in my retirement account at the age of 30. And here you see at the age of 35, I'll have 350,000 in my investments and 65,000 in my retirement. And let's say I keep on going with that 2,000 and I increase my savings for retirement to 400. So at the age of 40 in your investment account, you will have 585,544. In your retirement account, you have 110,000. So let's say you want to buy a house, buy a $100,000 house. You can because you can put a down payment of 400,000 and that wouldn't really hurt you as much. Well, at least this is my plan. But in my investment account, after I do that, I'll have 185,000. In my retirement account, I'll have 110,000. So let's say I save 2,000 in my investments again and 400 in my retirement. At the age of 50, I'll have 633,000. In retirement, I'll have 244,000. Let's say I save 2,500 in my investments and 500 in my retirement. At the age of for 20 years, at the age of 70, I'll have 2.8 million in my investment, and in my retirement account, I'll have 871,000 plus my home, which is worth 800,000, which would bring my net worth to 4.4 million. So let's say you don't invest your money. Let's see what happens. So same, the tax rate 25%, rate of inflation 2%. Of course, that'll change over time. Then the rate of return is 0%. This is just an estimate. So let's see. You'll end up with a net worth of 958,639, which if you look at the other slide, it's way less. Way, way less. And this is why investing is important. And this is why you should invest as soon as you can, because if you don't, at the age of 30 or 40, you'll be like, why, man? Why didn't I invest? And I always hear this from several people that wish they invested early. So, this is my project, and I hope you enjoyed this.